Hi everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, the Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts Facebook group. Now, this is video 5. I can't believe it's only video 5 in our the Raven Master series, and this is part of our Teeny Weeny Halloweeny celebration month. It's the 5th annual Teeny Weeny. And you saw the video for that in the first half of the month, and then now we're doing our full-size journal. However, the contest is still going, or the giveaway is still going, and all you have to do is post a Halloween-themed project picture in any of the 3 groups that I just mentioned that I owned. All the links are going to be below the video, and you get an entry into the drawing. Now, 2 of the prizes are things that are mailed, so those are open only to U.S. citizens. However, we have alternate prizes, or I have alternate prizes for those those people, excuse me, I can't talk, those people who win if you don't live in the United States and you win first prize or second prize. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else about that. I'm going to be getting sponsors for some prizes, so be sure to visit their Etsy and Ko-fi and whatever shops and give them some business, or just follow them or like them. And speaking of following and liking, go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment. If you're seeing this video within the first 7 days of when it's been posted, be sure to click the hype button. It looks like a shooting star, and that will help the video ratings out, and it'll help my channel. Okay, I think that's everything. So we finished signature 1 and 2, and of course I'm still going back through and doing stuff. That's why they're still so skinny. And I've decided, I think, to leave the this section out with just the coffee dyed paper, but I'm not sure. It just depends on what the measurements come out to be for the spine. Frankly, I'm terrible at figuring out where to put the little suckers. So we're now on signature 3, and we've done page 1, or not 1, but let's see, this is 20, 19, 18, and 17. This flips out this way, and I did make that card fit, or it did fit in here that I wanted to put in here. So that worked out well. And then we've got our writing area here. Now we're going to do the other side, which is going to flip this way. Oops, everything's hooked together. And these are the papers for that. So this is our page, and it's been inked. Let's put this away. So this is our paper. Here's our envelope, here's our decoration, like what we have, whoops, like what we have on this one for the center, or not the center, but the off center. Okay, that one's almost at the top, okay. And our black envelope, and then the paper for the front and the back. We're going to do the same thing we did last time, which is we're going to make a section that, you know what, I better paper put those together just in case. My stomach's growling. It's 10 to 3 in the morning. It's crazy. Okay, I've been up all night re-downloading my Etsy. The magnet grabbed the paper clip. Because, you know, my hard drive, they told me they want $1,000 or more to recover my data. So I'm having them send it back. Frankly, that's totally outrageous and out of reach. Okay, so we want the feather on this one. So we'll do this. We'll cut it here and up here. Of course, we'll do this one first. No, we're gonna do this one first. Well, what was I gonna put on the other envelope? Which one? This one. How did we do it first to make it fit? Oh, we had the page turned the other way, didn't we? Oh no, the back is small. That's how we did it. Okay, so let's cut straight across on this one. I've lost my line already. I haven't even gotten over to the... Oh, here it is. I'll put a little bit of chalk on it. Excuse me. That highlights it. A little chalk on this one. I'm going to use this for the back side. Perfect. And again, we might be able to use this key as the inside of the envelope on the back side, and that would be great because then it would be all matchy-matchy. We all know how much Teri likes matchy-matchy. My hands are all swollen from, I've been on the computer all night. My fingernails, I'm sorry. Typing on the computer, re-downloading 5 years worth of Etsy. It's 45 pages long worth of downloads. And I'm on page 7. So I'm moving right along now. I'm keeping a database as well. I'm not just downloading them. I think that will help me find what I'm looking for, you know, when I want something. Instead of everything being inside of folders, I can look at the list and go, oh yeah, that's right. Piece of something hanging off there. Put this one right here. Nice. This signature is awful skinny. The whole journal is skinny, even though we've stuffed it full of stuff, different types of pages and everything. I've tried to not do so many flips, This is going to go this way. I've just done everything upside down. Yay, Fabri-Tac. Let's see if we can stick it back on, or if we have to put on more glue. We may have to put on more glue just to be able to slide it around, but I think it's going to be alright. That's why you look at your envelope first, people. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Get all your little loose fuzzies from pulling the glue on, you know. You get those little strings. So make sure none of those have shown up on your surface here. Got a little bit of glue right here. Take that off. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye glue. Okay. So now look at this guy. Wow, I like that. I haven't cut the little tabs off yet. With them being black, you probably could leave them on without having to paper them. Oh, for goodness sakes. I don't want to tear it, I want to cut it. You want to cut it from the flap side. If you can handle your scissors, my hands are so tired. Type all night and then make a video. Whose great idea was that? I think it was you guys' idea. I think it was my idea. I actually need to make the next video today too. Just stay caught up on my schedule. Okay, now let's get that bad boy on there. There's our scrap. Wonder, oh, it's not wide enough. Or did we leave a, I don't think we did. Well, a little one, but not as big as that would leave if we used it as the inside of the envelope. It's too short by about 1/8 of an inch. And it's definitely too short. We need to use, shoot. Maybe we'll have enough to use that key. And we're going to end up cutting off part of the key. Don't let me forget to put the magnet on. Look, we've got our key. Oh, look at that. And put our magnet on. It's a good thing I did get some magnets. I don't have any acetate now because I'm going to send that other back. I don't know why I'm sitting there staring at the magnet. I was thinking about the acetate. What you need to get are overhead projector sheets. And I think this time I'm going to get the ones that you can print on, that you can run through your printer, because I think that would be something interesting that we could do, is print on the acetate. I think that would be fun. It's so slippery, you probably have to mount it on a piece of paper. I would use the repositionable dots glue, which goes on like the roll-on tape, except it's little dots, and you can pull your paper up and remove the glue. That's why it's called repositionable, because usually you use it so that you can reposition whatever it is you've stuck down. I use it a lot of times to hold envelopes shut for projects, because then you can still open the envelope and then close it again and open it again, close it again. Well, I hope this fits because I didn't double check. Alright, it's going to be going this way. So we want it to face that way. Alright. Look at the Irish, and I'm not even Irish. I'm German. My maiden name was Kister, which was a change in spelling from Germany, from Keister. Go ahead and laugh. That was K-E-I-S-T-E-R, and when I was a kid, we spelled our name K-I-S-T-E-R. People mispronounced it, though. They went right for Keister, even though there was no E or anything in there. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. That's going to be awesome. Look at that. Awesome blossom. I do not remember who used to say that, but I'm pretty sure it's from a commercial, a place that makes those onion things, or my daughter. One of the two, I have no idea. Or maybe both. Once again, I didn't need to ink this whole side because it's going to be inside the envelope. Oops. My finger had glue on it. Oopsie. Okay. And take a little of this off. Or a lot. Yeah, a lot. Okay. We're going to glue it on this side. We're going to glue it. We're going to glue it at the top so you can see the bottom, even though the other one's at the top too. Let's get it open. You'll be able to see. We're going to do that. Because see, that allowed us to see that. Okay. I'm looking to see how far down it is from the top. It's not very much. I just want to try to match it. These are 10 millimeter by 1 millimeter thick, 1 millimeter thick, so they're 10 mmx 1 mm magnets. And they're plenty strong enough just to hold a few pages of paper together. And then they're thin enough that you can put the paper over them. They're 1 mil. They make 2, which would be stronger. And I stopped at the black. Like that was where we ended. And 2 millimeters doesn't seem like much, but I think it would make a bump in the paper. Paper's not very thick. I wouldn't guess it was half a millimeter. So you can see how that would make a bump. Come on. Okay, now I'm going to manipulate the paper. Oh, look at that. I don't have to. All I'm going to do is make the pages even and the envelopes come out even. Look at that. See how that works? That'll actually hold both of them. That because of that gives it 2 magnets. I'm going to put something in this pocket. Perfect. there he is, our Raven Master. Okay. Very nice. Kind of cut his head off, but such is life. Cut right into the skull here. Like I said, I wish you could have seen all this, but look how, that's how short our envelope would have been. Or it would have had to have been. Most snuffly. Wow. We've only got 2 pages left. It's going to be a short video. That envelope went off without a hitch, didn't it? Now this one, got 2 envelopes. I love this page. How I inked it. Doesn't look like it. I thought I had. Maybe I just missed that one side. Because I love the locket up here. Instead of being open to where you can see the insides, it's opened and laid flat the other way. Yeah, that side definitely had not been inked. Okay, we're going to take the 2 envelopes. We're going to end up with one here and one up here. Okay, so let's make our envelopes. Let's see if I can do this without scoring it. If you fold the bottom up first, you can use the edge of the bottom as a guide as to where to fold the other 2. It's kind of an odd looking envelope. Normally you wouldn't see that part right there. Huh, interesting. You just want to glue the 2 sides. You don't want to glue the top or you're going to glue your envelope shut. And then I'm going to fold that over. Let's use the bone folder on it. Where'd it go? And I'm going to open it this way. I'm just going to lightly run the black across there. That'll give it a little crease. Come on. And put it back with a bone folder again so it lays flat. And we will ink the rest of it. Oh, look at that envelope. That's nice. That is a nice looking envelope. You know, I don't even know what I did on my arm there. I think I probably hit it on the doorknob. Always doing that. Walking by, swinging your arms, and whammo, doorknob. Okay. We're going to put it here, lined up with the brown, I think. That might be too high. I could put it there. On this one, probably should have bent this one up first. Cute, cute, very cute. It's not straight. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Look how crooked I folded that. There we go. Still crooked. Well, I'd rather it be a little crooked than have a little gap down here. And be careful with this one that you don't glue the pocket shut. Not my best work, but it's fairly straight. It did end up with a little gap down there. We want this to line up with this. Well, I'm thinking to myself, it'll look good from the front. Oh yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna get out our repositionable glue, and it's made by Easy Dots, E-Z Dots, and it's repositionable. So reposition and then able, repositionable. And it's actually made by, these are called Easy Dots, and they're made by Scrapbook Adhesives. You can get them on Amazon. I also got a big old box of refills for like $20 versus $6 each. So, okay, so it goes on just like, whatchamacallit. So we're just going to put, this is a small envelope, so I'm just going to put a little bit there to hold it shut. And then I think I can hold it on the page with them as well. So I'm going to go right across here. And you can't see them unless you hold them up to the light. Right across there. And then I'm going to wait. Make sure where I want to put them. And line across here. Hold it shut. Then I want it. I think I want it below this scrolly thing. And then that will put this one. Yeah. We'll put him there. Very nice. Then we'll and it's okay that it runs over the flap. Remember, they're just little dots that are slightly sticky, just enough to hold it on there. Alright, so you want to be below the thingies. And guess what? If you don't get it straight the first time, you just pick it up and do it again. I think it looks pretty good. It's about the same distance away from that one as it is from that one. I'm happy with where this one turned out to be. So put that here. Now, of course, it's going to take a while for me to go back and do all of the ribbons and the words. So don't think because we zoomed through this in 5 videos, which is 5 hours for a whole journal, which is not bad at all. I would say plus another half an hour per video. To get everything ready and plan the page. Because I have to plan them ahead of time and set each paper aside, paper clip together, label for the page and all that. So I do all that jazz, of course, before the video. All that jazz. I really like how that turned out. I do. I like it better than I thought I would. I love this little envelope. And they're all 3D and everything. That looks great. Now on the last page, we're just going to put some stacked pockets. Use up some of these cards. The word went away for a second there. And this is what I've got when I use this part and this part. So I want to cut this off here. I had to actually figure it out whether it was going to look right or not. So while I had it to where I knew it would work, I went ahead and marked it. So we got that part done ahead of time. I'll have to make a card for this back one because it's going to go the whole length of this, so it's going to be, you know, a big card. I don't know why I'm inking the bottom. Oh, well, cover up the white. I think I already inked this. This is the bottom half of a card. The stairwell that goes up. I just thought it was so pretty. So we got the little topiary thing going. Alright, so let's glue this on as a pocket. And I am going to do a little bit of the cover ahead of time so it doesn't take so long. I'm kind of slow on covers. I'm not really sure why. Okay. I like that better than I thought. Now we're going to do the same thing on this one. We're going to make a giant pocket out of it and glue it to the page. And guess what, folks? We'll be done with the basics of this journal. All the mechanics, all the everything. Definitely need words. And things like that. Then you see we've got the raven at the top. And then this will be fatter once we put cards in it. So I got the last 3 pages done. So we can do a drum roll. Oh, I was talking about the cover. When I cut the pieces, the cardboard pieces, and then we'll have the big piece of paper. But I'm going to go ahead and glue the papers, or the cardboard to the papers, so that we don't have to do it. And I'll cut the corners, but I'll show you how real quick. I might as well, since it's a tutorial, right? I'm just going to stick this in here. Get over there. These actually line right up, don't they? This, oops, lines up with that one. This one goes. Anywho, okay, so there's our pockets. There's our back. So there's signature 3. By the time I put the cards in, that'll be alright for size, I think. Okay, well that's it for this video, and I will see you in the next video where we'll start making the cover. I may possibly still do this and put it in a signature 3, but we'll have to see. I really like this, so I really want to use it. Use it to make a companion to this. That's a good idea, isn't it? Maybe I'll make something to go with it and not put it in the actual book. Just make a basic journal out of it with a little 3-hole pamphlet stitch if I can get my hands to do it. Okay, alright, well that's it for this video. Put my stuff away. Of course we have to put the stuff away, right? And that's how quick we clean up after our mess. Right? There it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay, signatures 1, 2, and 3 completed except for our detailing. And then our possible companion folio, or what do we want to call it? Notebook to go with it. Okay? All right, I'll see you in the next video, and we will do the cover. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.